All right, hey everybody, Mark Burgess here, Big East Bass Fishing, doing something a little different today, coming to you from my living room ahead of the Super Bowl. So yes, this is Super Bowl Sunday, about to cook up some great food, all about that, looking forward to the game. Should be awesome. I don't really have a dog in this fight, so no matter what happens, I'm going to be able to just sit back and enjoy it. So today's video I thought would be about how to go about getting started in the sport of bass fishing. Now there's traditional fishing, which you're basically just fishing for anything that bites, and then there's bass fishing, a little bit more specific, more specified, and then there's actually tournament bass fishing that you can break down into a number of different categories. I mean, very often I fun fish, I pre-fish, practice, and tournament fish. All very, very different forms of bass fishing. So bass fishing in general can be done from the bank, can be done from the shore, any public access, certainly a boat, a canoe, car topper, small aluminum boat, up to a full-size, bass rig. So basically, I'm saying you don't need a boat to get started in bass fishing. Okay, and you can do it on most any body of water, lake, river, pond, stream, have bass in them that you can catch. The less pressured, the better. Okay, so that being said, how do you go about getting started in bass fishing? I mean, there's a ton of information on it, right? A lot of videos like this one you'd be able to look back on, and a lot of content out there to look in and do research and come up with a way to get started in bass fishing. And then, of course, there's all the equipment that you need to bass fish. Rod, reel, line, bait, tackle, storage, all the above. So I'm going to try to simplify it for you just by cutting to the chase, and I'm going to recommend that you join a bass fishing club. Really, that's going to be, in my opinion, the best way to go about it. Okay, now there are a lot of different types of bass fishing clubs in every state. So no matter where and not only in every state in this country, but North America, South America, all over the world. Spain, Australia, and anywhere really. So no matter where you live, you'll be able to get involved. Okay, so by joining a bass club, it's going to teach you a lot. You're going to fish with a lot of different people. You're going to see what type of equipment that they use. They're going to let you use the equipment, or they're going to recommend equipment that you need to use to do bass fishing, and set you up the way you need to be set up. Now the learning curve, could be steep. Okay, they're going to help just straighten it right out. Okay, so for example, Mass Bass Nation, Massachusetts, BASS affiliate for the state of Massachusetts, Mass Bass Nation. Now, every state in the country has a Bass Nation affiliated with Bassmaster, the mothership as we call it. But there's also FLW, TBF, to name a few. There's a lot of private bass clubs that are not affiliated with each one of those organizations. So you really need, depending on where you live, you can do your research, find a local bass club, and that way it's short money. It's usually very low entry to join. Like Mass Bass Nation is only $30, and then the Nation or Bassmaster might be another 30 or 35, something like that. Tournaments are very low cost. Most of them are free. And like I said, you don't need a boat. You can fish from the back of the boat. Massachusetts, we have a pro-am trail, which there's a boater and a non-boater, a pro and an amateur that fish on the same boat. There's a team trail, Sunday team trail. We have a midweek trail. We have a high school youth program trail. So a lot of different options. So you're going to be able to fish with a lot of different people and really learn a lot from them. So that's what I'm going to leave it right there for now. I'll include some links in the description of the different organizations that I'm aware of. All of them are on social media that you can look up information on how to join, depending on where you live. And I really think that's going to be the best way to go about it. And then we'll get into more detail about the equipment that I think you're going to need to get started at whatever level you choose to take to do that. So I appreciate you tuning in and watching the videos very much. And if you can, please like it, subscribe to it, share it, all the above. And we will definitely see you on the water.